How's it going, everyone? It's Fun Majors, you can call me Thomas, and welcome back to episode 2 to Find Love or Die Trying. If you guys missed the first episode, I'll give a little base information for a second time. So, we are on an island with 5 beautiful girls. We are on a dating TV show where I had to find love within the next week or I die. So, we went through that. We basically played Amnesiac, and we don't know what's going on. We don't remember anything else besides our name and what our pronouns are. So last time we left off, we went ahead and got a choice. We're taking 2 females. So last episode, I accidentally clicked Yui. So we got Yui as option number 1. So I'm not too sure what the second one's going to be. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with Allie. But if you guys missed the first episode, or go ahead and check that out before you watch this one so you understand a little bit more. So basically, we're going to segments of 3 dates. And I'm just going to do every episode on one of those dates, and we'll go from there. Yui. Yes! Cough it up, 4. I won the bet. But that was my whole salary. How am I gonna... And great choice, Thomas. I knew I could count on you. Alright, places, people. Let's get the show on the road. Yes, ma'am. And action. Alright, so I guess I'm picking one option for now. The forest to the north of the house was serene as could be. With each step forward, I felt the soft earth give way beneath my feet, and the wind caress my skin. Green as far as the eye can see, and her, in a flowing white dress, standing in the middle of it all. Hey there, Thomas. What you doing all the way out here? I'm gonna say, we'll get this little date because I need to make her fall for me, so I'm gonna go with, I was looking for you. I was hoping we could spend some time together. And consider me the luckiest girl in the whole world. I don't remember the voices, so you'll see me mix up the voices a lot in the series. Yui had the cutest giggle, the kind that instantly put a smile on your face. Well, you found me now. Care to join me for a walk? I like that. So there's a little option you can do. You can press spacebar so you can see the whole scene itself and the artwork from it. I definitely really enjoy the detail that artists put into the works, especially like little details like this. You have the whole outline of the hair that screams out the radiant beauty, the eyes, content from everything, contrasting everything about it. Really cool. I really do enjoy the shading on the artwork. It's one of my favorite things looking at manga. Like Berserk's author, for example. This artwork was awesome, man. I love looking at it. It sucks that he passed, though, but I'm hoping his family are doing well. We started to walk down the forest path together. I couldn't help but be fascinated by her hair, flowing like water in the wind. I doubt you remember, but I'm from way out in the country. I grew up surrounded by animals, nature, you name it. It was just me and my grandma, my 2 little brothers and the alpacas, and my bunnies, Bun and Bun Bun, and the chickens, and too many farm animals to count. To answer your question from earlier, nature takes me back home. Do you still live there? Yep, wouldn't have it any other way. Though I had moved to the city for a bit way back when. You know, that's when I met you. How'd we meet? Well, you know, one thing I hated about the city is that everyone's in a rush. People just walk by each other as if they're obstacles to get past, instead of, well, people. I came to the city alone. Didn't know left from right. And I got lost. I swear every building looks the same. You can say that again. I tried to ask people for directions to where I would live, or where the school was, but no one would give me the time of day. Except for you. I helped you? Yeah, you didn't even know me, but you took the time to help me figure my way around. Gosh, I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Why were you embarrassed? You know. Shy. We found out later we went to the same high school, but we never talked too much after that. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's not your fault, Thomas. I had to move back home pretty soon after anyway. Well, I'm happy I'm getting a second chance to get to know you better, Yui. I feel the same way, Thomas. You're just like how I remember. Well, actually, the whole trying to date 5 girls at a time thing came out of nowhere, but I have small surprises, I guess. It shouldn't take long to remove them from the equation. Okay. Got some Yandere vibes. Not too sure how I feel about that. That's, wasn't expecting that. Well, I'm fucking concerned for my safety. Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you. Just a little jokey. I do like how when there's little scenes like that, the instrumental in the background changes to what the tone of what it is. So what's that? Dun sounds like, oh my gosh, about to kill me. I was just saying, I'm so happy to see you again. Here's to the future. We spent the rest of the day taking to nature and making up for lost time. Apparently, I was always ending up in trouble back then. I guess not much has changed. Something about Yui made it so easy to open up. I found myself almost telling her the truth about this show several times. Even though I couldn't tell her the whole truth, I could tell her just enough of what was worrying me to make me feel at home and at ease. Whatever's getting you down, I'm sure it'll all be okay. No matter what, I'm on your side, Thomas. Huh. Well, that is interesting. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. I was just about to close my eyes when I heard a knock at the door. I shuffled over in a haze. Oh, hey there, Thomas. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, Cat? Don't mind me. Just gonna make myself real comfortable. So, old dialogue. She took up a chair in the background. Is there any details about her clothing that will help at all? It doesn't really look like it. Okay. Oh my god, you have no idea how... Oh, yeah, oh my god. You have no idea how much better your beds are compared to the staff. Ooh, I messed that up. You think the ones actually working here would get treated nicely. I messed that voice up exponentially. I closed the door and sat facing on the opposite side of the bed. I'm guessing you're not coming to my room at night to start a workers' union. I wonder, what would you want me to come to your room for instead? I could think of a few things. You think 5 women would be enough for a person. You're incorrigible, Thomas. Anyway, as the producer, I'm obliged to help you survive until the end of the show. Just until the end of the show, I'm heartbroken. Being your babysitter doesn't pay well enough to make it a long-term gig. I'll be checking in with you each night to let you know how you're doing and give you some advice here and there. That's nice of you. Thanks, Kat. Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to the topic. Our audiences really loved your date with Yui today. People online can't stop raving about you and Yui. I mean, it's mostly death threats targeted at you because they want to be in your position, but it's something. Yui, not Yui. Yui. Nice to know the outside world is safer than here. They're just jealous. Most people would dream of having someone like Yui to be their soulmate candidate. Then again, it's no fun if it's just the Yui show. We need drama, love triangles, betrayal. So tomorrow, I want you to find who your other soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date. So I'm pretty sure I have no choice in the matter, even if I do pick that option. Though if Yui does find out about that, then I'm in danger of losing something really important. So I'm gonna say, to go to the safe side, I'm gonna say I'd rather go on the second date with Yui tomorrow. Honestly, I don't really care about ratings. What I care about is getting more time to spend with Yui. It's only been a day with her, and already I can't wait for the next one. I did her voice. I'm glad to hear that, really. And believe me, I know. I saw your whole date. I know you and Yui really hit it off. She sighed. Look, in a perfect world, you'd be able to do just that. But if you do that, the show's ratings won't be high enough. And how's that my concern? If the show's ratings aren't high enough, they'll just axe the show before the last day. And it'd be treated as if you didn't end up with anyone at the end, if you catch my drift. I get why you wouldn't want to, but that's exactly what the last person in your shoes did. Then, they're not around to tell you about how it went anymore. That's interesting. I thought this was a new TV show going on, so I guess there was another person in this. Huh, interesting. I wonder if we could meet any of the past characters. Alright, I'll ask somebody else tomorrow. Can I at least explain why I have to do this to Yui? You already answered that, Thomas. Would that be good for ratings? Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you before tomorrow. It's getting late, and we both got big days tomorrow. How about we call it a night? Sounds good to me. If it's worth anything, I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Thomas. Good night, Kat. She left my room, closing my door behind her. I went back to laying on my bed and closed my eyes. I kept thinking about Yui before I slept. The sound of waves crashing against the shore. Hey! What the fuck? I can hear a woman's voice call out to me within a dream. You probably can't hear me in there, but... I try to respond, but no words come out. Thomas, promise me one thing. Don't forget. Don't you dare forget. You promised. Promises are unbreakable, right? That's what you told me. You promised. But you lied, didn't you? What the hell? What was that little static going on? It almost seems like we're like in a simulation, but... like static in the TV or something like a TV game or something like that. What the hell? Woman's voice. Can't hear me. That's weird. In the morning, the girls and I decided to hang out in the garden outside the house. Oh wow, there's all kinds of flowers here that I've never seen here before. Really? You never seen a tulip? Grandma, it only grew... hyacinths? Sorry if I butchered that. Back home, so no. Not even on the internet? And I thought I had to get out more. I can't believe that. The only flowers I ever worked with are Venus flytraps. What do you do to those? Or what do you do with those? Well, we do a lot of experiments at the lab. Don't you ever find yourself thinking, wouldn't it be cool to make a Venus flytrap that could walk and talk? Literally never. Oh, it's whatever. She ran away 2 years ago. Both my neighbors lost their pet cats the same day. I miss you, Fluffy. You sure they were lost? Tea's ready. Thanks, Violet. I got a cup for everybody. The aroma from the tea really worked up my appetite. I have prepared some treats for you as well. Please enjoy. We spend the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea, as we theorize what might have happened to Fluffy. Personally, my money's on the felines being the culprits. Every cat I've met has had a nasty surprise up their sleeve. That's fair. Oh, there you are, Thomas. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who's your soulmate candidate. You remember what we discussed yesterday, right? How could I forget? It's not like I've ever forgotten anything important before, except for, well, everything. Say the snark for whichever poor girl you end up seeing today. Ow, that stings. It'll be just between you two soulmate candidates from here on out, so choose wisely. If we are not chosen within these first 2 days, what are we to do instead? Well, we are in a tropical paradise. Think of the rest of the show as a vacation. It's not like you're losing anything. Soulmates aren't real anyway. Not much romance, are you, Kat? How could you tell? Wait a minute, Kat. We'll be splitting up the group after today? Nope, don't worry. You'll still be able to hang out together. And who knows where that will go. Whew, good to know my battle plans will still come in handy. Friendship plans. Good to know I still get to see my new friends. Yes, sir. So without further ado, Thomas, who's the unlucky girl? I'd like to spend some time today with, who do I want to see as the next option? Let's go with the two, crazy person. So we'll go ahead and get Allie. Allie. Well, make it happen. Let's get the cameras rolling, people. We're in for a bumpy ride. Now, be a dear and give us a minute to set the scene. How I let Allie talk to me into this, I'll never know. You sure this is a good idea? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Allie grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the slope of the hill. Relax, Thomas. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I could die. Would it be too much to ask to be on a TV show that ended up with me dead? Don't worry, I've got you. Oh shit! Allie slipped on her rollerblades, pulling me down the hill with her. It's probably one of my favorite instrumentals going on. I tried to step back on reflex, but it was all I could do to stand up with the rollerblades. Oh, we started rolling down the hill, faster and faster and faster. Allie was rolling down the hill backwards at full speed. I could see the panic in her eyes. I couldn't figure out how to stop. We were going faster and faster. I screamed. Allie laughed and pointed at me. Gosh, your face is priceless. I love it. Allie turned around effortlessly and somehow glided next to me without ever having let go of my hands. Our breakneck pace became slower and slower as she steered us back and forth repeatedly. Before I knew it, we were gliding down the road smoothly. The wind felt so nice. Now you've got the hang of it. It's got the old-fashioned rollerblades. Interesting. Wearing protective gear, so it's good on the elbows and the knees. I like the scenery in the background too. I'm not too sure why there's a sparkle. I mean, it's just showing off how beautiful it is back there. Now you've got the hang of it. You got a funny way of teaching. The best way to teach a bird to fly is throwing up a cliff, and no, that's definitely a way of looking at it. Don't worry about it. You weren't ever in danger. Have you been rollerblading for a long time? Nope. I actually just learned how today. What was that about never being in danger? Shh. You're quite the daredevil, aren't you? What gave that away? She laughed as she slapped me on the back. You know, you're a pretty quick learner. You picked up rollerblading almost as fast as I did. Well, I've got a pretty great teacher. It's a lot of fun hanging out with you, Allie. Shucks, I feel the same way, Thomas. It's great to be around someone willing to go on an adventure. It's great to be around someone who's willing to go on an adventure. The world's gone crazy. We're all gonna die. You might as well be around people that make life worth living. Huh. That is weird, considering world's gone crazy. We're all gonna die. You might as well be around people that make life worth living. If y'all remember back in episode 1, you remember when Scarlett was reading about the zombie apocalypse book by DB? I'm wondering if this might be like a simulation for the character, or my character might have a key to figuring out stuff. But I'm not entirely too sure. But a lot of these comments are kind of out of left field, if you get what I mean. I couldn't say it better myself. You know, I bet you can't skate backwards. Allie reversed and started skating backwards, as if to taunt me. Oh, why's that? I just think it's a bit too scary for a person who screams when they start going down a little bump. I am Thomas, and I can't handle a little bump. Ah, help me! Come on, it was a hill. Yeah. I felt a fire light inside me. Bring it on, Allie. Oh, are you sure? Did I stutter? There comes a time in every person's life where we know we're taking a stupid bet, but do it anyway. With the power of misplaced confidence and adrenaline, I jumped high into the air. What seems cool? If I was doing this personally, I would not do a backflip if I'm not confident enough to do it. But a 360 rotation sounds pretty cool. Instead of 360 rotation. Wait, am I spinning or is the world spinning? I'm not sure. Then it dawned on me. Oh, fuck. Ooh. No, I won't let you kill Thomas. What? You're going to wish we had. What the hell? You're up. You're okay, Thomas. Try to move. You're a little banged up right now. We'll be just fine in no time. Kat and I treated your injuries pretty well, if I do say so myself. What happened? You, well, skated backwards. We're definitely skating quite liberally, huh? How'd I get here? I carried you here. Oh man, my head. Take it easy, it's only been a few hours since you KO'd yourself. Well, it's sort of my fault, but I made you some food, it should help you get your strength back up quick. Thanks, Allie, that's really nice of you. Don't expect something that Violet would make. All I can promise is that the food is probably healthier than my last suggestion before you knock yourself out. I'll take my chances. I took a bite of the food cautiously. God! I'm dying. God! For a moment, Allie was wide-eyed with shock and horror. I'm just messing with you. The food's delicious. Thanks, Allie. I just figured I'd get a little bit of payback. You know, no one forced you to jump. She laughed and slapped me on the shoulder, then ran her hand through my hair and scratched it. I found myself smiling and admiring the blue eyes of hers. The blue of her eyes. Oops. I'm looking forward to our next adventure, Thomas. But promise to not be too stupid again, okay? I'll try my best, but people can't help but do stupid things to impress a pretty girl. I guess impress is what we'll call it. We spent the rest of the day making fun of each other for how stupid we were being. Somehow, someway, Allie could take the ordinary and turn it into an adventure. I was laughing so hard I could barely feel any pain. Before I knew it, it was nighttime. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey there, Thomas. You got a minute? I want to make Yui and Allie jealous. It'd be good for ratings. Sorry, what? You're no fun. Anyway. She opened the door to my room and walked inside. I followed suit. I've got some good news. I'm all ears. Turns out my strategy worked. We got enough ratings to avoid early canning. Don't get me wrong. People loved it when you and Yui were the main ship, but now if Allie has some serious competition, let's just say online threads went from optimistic and united to downright murderous. Well, I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. For now, at least. But that'll change quickly if our viewers don't feel like your relationship with both of them are progressing. Kat laughed and took a seat on my bed. You know, I'm curious how you're feeling about Yui and Allie. Between those two, do you have a favorite? Between the two of them, do I have a personal favorite between the two? I mean, they're both interesting characters for the most part. You have Allie, who seems like a really chill, fun friend to have around, doing stupid shit together. More of a tomboy. And you have Yui, who is more of the pretty girl with interesting story in the background, but has a bit of a darker side to her. I mean, they both do. But I'd probably say right now, between the two dates, I enjoyed the Allie's date more, interaction with it. Seems like something stupid I would do in real life, so I'll pick Allie. Though I've known her for less time, I think I like Allie more right now. She makes every moment exciting, and I just can't get enough of that. Really? Well, I can't say I'm too surprised, but maybe just a little. Let's see where things go with Allie. Something tells me you'll be hanging out with her again soon enough. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows? You might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Thomas. Good night, Kat. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. I see waves crash silently against the shore and dissolve to the nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. I can't make out her face or even hear her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moonlight dances in her hair is so nostalgic. You look like you've seen a ghost, Thomas. You. Somehow, I can't see your face, nor hear your voice, but I know it's you. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I hear my own voice speaking, as if we were coming through an old cassette. Are you thinking about what's going on out there now? $10 that is better on this side. Out there, every day's a fight to stay alive. Here at least there's food, shelter, a place to call home, and most importantly, high speed and unlimited internet. I reach for her hand and hold it tight. And people that love you. I know, and I love you too. I know how lucky I am to be here, but I still want to see the other side. Why? You want to survive a day out there. Same goes for me. Because it's real. It's real life. Where things happen that aren't planned by some producer. Where living is just following a script. I'll do anything for just a taste of it. We've been over this. I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Thomas? I felt the same way she did, but there was nothing we could do. Now that we've valued our lives. There's no escaping from here alive. We're living another day. But what are we living for? I sighed. You really want to see the other side that badly? Yes. I laughed. When she had that look in her eye, I knew there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. And I loved her for that. I guess she owed me $10 pretty soon. She laughed. You'll be the judge of that. Huh. So, other side is more dangerous, being pulled by a script. That is interesting. I mean, those little hints in the dialogue that tells you things from it. So, what I'm getting so far, that it's like a zombie apocalypse or something going on from the comic or magazine that Scarlett was reading back in there when you first met her. The fact that she says she knows me outside of it, and the memory flashbacks we are getting. That's interesting. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna end it off here. This is gonna be it for episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any theories of yourself, go ahead and leave me down in the comments below. I'm gonna try to figure things out as I play, but I'm not entirely too sure. But other than that, I'll see you guys all in episode 3 of this on Sunday, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you all have a good rest of your time. See ya.